Yeah. Hey, Theo, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
All right, well, hi, hi everybody. This is Alex from WILLPOWER MEDIA, and today I have the great pleasure of sitting down with the NHL legend, Theo Fleury, and today we're going to talk about mental health and disabilities and how we stay positive through tough times. So if you don't mind, Theo, I got a couple questions for you from this.
Yeah.
Good. So, anyway, I just wanted to say off the start, you've been a really big inspiration for me personally because with my disability, I find people always judge me, and if my appearance is off a little bit, or my voice is off, or if I have a hard time doing something in the past, I always felt eyes were on me, and I felt scared and intimidated. But seeing how brave you come and everything you overcame, it showed me that it really doesn't matter what society thinks about you. The biggest thing is that you, as a person, have to be strong and be able to know yourself. So thank you for all you do, and it helps not only me but a lot of people. So thank you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Thank you, Alex, for the kind words. It's we're living we're living in a time right now where mental health is in everybody's uh, vision, and people are struggling, and I spend most of my days in the mental health space helping people overcome whatever they are struggling with, and yeah. So you know I see you, Alex, as a great inspiration for a lot of people who face challenges, and it's been great to watch your progress and watch you stand up for rights for people with disabilities. So it's it takes a lot of courage and to use your voice and speak out, and so it's very admirable.
No, thank you, and as as you know, I'm a big hockey player, and even though I can never play a game like you did, I always try and I always think of life as game 7 of the Stanley Cup final. I know it's cliche and this and that, but the way I see it is the more the more adversity we face, the greater the reward. And if you could just talk about when you when you won the Stanley Cup in '89, how how did you overcome the mental the mental stuff? Were you nervous, and how did you get the most out of yourself?
Well, you know, I would say the most adversity I faced, as a kid was everybody told me I was too small, and that I was never going to make it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I didn't listen to the noise, right? Because, I had a lot of confidence in my ability. I knew that I could work harder than anybody else. And, I love to compete and love to play the game. And, obviously that led, all the way to, arriving in Calgary January 1st, 1989. And then, 6 months later, we were carrying the Stanley Cup around the Montreal Forum. And, but I think I was the only guy that believed that, this was possible and this could happen. And so, when you believe in yourself, when you work hard, when you treat people, with respect and compassion, good things happen.
I'm so glad to hear, because when I was younger, people used to think, oh, he's a nice little boy in a power plant. But if he doesn't do anything, that's okay, because he's disabled. And it was like when people told me you were too small, when people looked at me like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. What that did is it's a way to prove people wrong, and to show people like, yeah, I may talk funny, I may look a little bit different, but that doesn't mean we can't get the most out of my life. And that determination and see everything you have accomplished and overcome has shown me that I can get to college degrees, I can start my own business, I can give back to the people that give to me most, and most importantly, to the people that say you can't, and think, I mean, it's my chance to nicely say, if you here, this is me, and I do it, and I hope with me starting my own business and my own speaking, it's going to show people that we can overcome anything that's put in our way. So yeah. So
Well, a lot of people, Alex, only look at the outside, and they don't see all the amazing characteristics that we have inside of us, right?
yeah.
And to look at a guy like you in your situation and see all the things that you've accomplished, there's a lot of character in there. There's a lot of determination. There's a lot of, you never took no for an answer. I never took no for an answer, and when the no was there, we always figured out a way to turn that no into a yes, right? Is getting people who are non-believers to become believers, right? And that we can accomplish anything that we put our mind to, right? And especially with what's going on now, that we've been basically in lockdown for 18 months, and we're used to being in relationship with each other. We're not used to being isolated. We're not used to having to wear a mask or what, all those things. And so but I look at my life and at the beginning of my life, I faced a lot of adversity. Okay. And that adversity built resilience in me. Right. And when you have resilience, there isn't anything that you can't overcome.
No.
When you have that resilience built into you, which comes with adversity. And so what I try to tell people in the mental health space is, it doesn't feel very good. It's hard to deal with, but what's happening is it's building that resilience inside of you. Yeah. And then eventually you'll come out on the other side. And then when you come out on the other side, there isn't anything you can't face, that you can't overcome.
Yeah, no, and that's so good to hear. And then from the way I come at it is when you have a disability, everybody likes the group, everybody together. We have a physical disability, society likes to think, oh, they're all the same. But during my time, I want to show people that no, we're not the same. We're all individuals, and we can always have our own life. And no matter what, like an example, the way I overcome things is one time I went to Walmart and I had a mask on, and they told me, anyway, it turned into a big thing, and they told me I had to wear a mask, and they tried to overpower me because I had a disability. Well, I showed them that no, just because I'm disabled doesn't mean you can talk to me like I have no mind. So I use that as an example to show me people that when the people say no, you can always say yes in your own way.
Yep.
So yeah, and it just and seeing like watching Montreal and Tampa play right now, I'm not a fan of either team. And I hate to say it, but Montreal took on Toronto, and Toronto my team. But Montreal, they have more heart than Toronto did. And look what they did, you know? And
Yeah.
so that's something that everybody can relate to. Even if you don't like sports, just never give up. Look at me, look at you, and never say never. So anyway, I know you gotta go. So is there any closing words you like to say?
No, that I'm really proud of you, Alex, and I'm really proud of everything that you've accomplished and everything that you faced, and it's nice to see that you're making a difference in the world, and despite all the adversity that that you faced in your life, and you're an inspiration. You're an inspiration to all of us who think that we can't overcome, or we can't succeed in life. And you're a perfect example of that. Where I've read every email you've sent me, and I've seen the things that you have faced in the last 5 years, and you're still here, and you're still fighting, and you're still doing amazing things, and that's very inspirational for a guy like me, so I appreciate our friendship. I appreciate your resilience, and that you just keep doing it, and like I said, it's always an honor to be with you and spend time with you, and I wish you nothing but continued success in all of your endeavors, and you know that you have a friend here always, that if you need me, I'm here.
Well, thank you, Bill. That means the world to me. So thank you so much. And one more question: do you think Tampa's gonna win?
Do I think what?
Tampa. Do you think Tampa's gonna win?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, the hardest game to win is the fourth one, right?
Okay, yeah.
And they let Montreal back into the series, so you never. And when you got Carey Price as your goalie, anything can happen.
That's right. So anyway, thank you for your time, Bill, and we'll talk more in the future. Have a good day.
You too, man. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Keep her
Bye.
going.
Thanks.
Keep her going.